Good morning, friends. I am trying to get a video going just so I have something that I can post fairly quickly because I feel like I got into a little bit of a rut with posting, and I think what's going to help me the most is just to force myself to get something up that's pretty easy to do and then go back to the regularly posted schedule and see how that works. I am filming this one on my phone. As I mentioned, I am trying to figure out how to film on my new camera, which is a lot fancier than the old DSLR that I had. This one does allow filming, the other one did not, and that's great, but I don't know yet, once I move it over to the iMovie app, which is where I do my editing, if it's going to be as easy and functional or what it's going to mean in terms of space. I need to quickly start figuring out some storage options for videos. But I wanted to let you know, I did post a big update on my wardrobe, which will duplicate some of the things that I'm videoing, but I think is still interesting and useful to share, to my blog at 7278.com. That's 7, the number 2, 7, 8.com. So SEVEN8.com. Okay, anyway, so I wanted to show you how I have things organized right now. Today is February 4th. Show you what I'm wearing today. One of my challenges after writing the post was to incorporate this shirt more. I actually like the pink with this tan v-neck. The v-neck is worth noting because this might be the only v-neck I have that I actually like right now. I have realized that I want to get rid of 2 long sleeve v-neck shirts that I have because I'm constantly adjusting them and don't like the way that they look or fit. And then I am also going to pull a couple of things I moved to Purgatory in January from my Project 333, and I may look at some of my other items because I think I might be ready to let go of a few other things. So let's go. Coming this way, we can say hi, Hobbs. On my bed, I have this gray shirt and this lilac shirt. I love the color of the lilac shirt. The gray one I just didn't include because I had other gray pieces and I didn't think that this would be a great option with those. But in this case, the V just doesn't fit me well. So I really think I want to get rid of both of these shirts, and I will, I'll be donating them. I would like to find this color in some other cuts. So these can get moved side for donation. The next thing that I've decided I want to donate, this is my pile of kid books that we're all reading. This is how my closet is looking right now with things on my body, things in the wash. I have realized since I added a pair of jeans through Stitch Fix that are stretchy, I really don't love the ribcage jeans. I tried to fix them by adding a small slit at the ankle, so I'll be donating those as well. Someone else might not care, but they're certainly not in the condition where I try to sell them. They are stretchy, they're fine, they feel good, but I don't like the way they look with shoes, and they just don't fit me quite right. Part of the reason I'm willing to let go of them now is that I did thrift this pair of jeans. They're a little bit more fitted and a little bit straighter. I like the wash and the cut a lot more, and they're still comfortable. So what I'm wearing is going to replace what I'm getting rid of. Going back to the closet, I've decided to pull my brown turtleneck and put it into Purgatory. I like the idea of this, but what I don't like about this shirt is the cut. You might be able to see it's got kind of a swingy cut at the bottom. It also is dark enough that it shows all the dog hair, which means that once I wear it, I have to leave myself time to lint roll it for 45,000 days before I can wear it again. Let's see. This was new last month, thrifted. So far, so good. This one I will probably wear until it dies. This used to be black, and I bleached it. I hoped it would come out evenly, but it actually came out very tie-dyed, and I actually really love the color. So I wear that one a lot. This is an interesting guy. I really don't feel like my wardrobe is complete without a chambray shirt, the same way that other people might recommend a white button-up as an essential shirt. However, I'm not quite right on the fit here, and I wish it was just, even though it's so soft, I do wish it had just a little bit more structure to it. These are my favorite jeans. They are the Levi rib cage that I patched. You can see the patchwork there. And then I have some dark gray Levi's 501s that I cropped the bottoms off of, and then both bleached and dyed a purpley color. They are some of my favorites as well, and I love, you can see the color really well there. Love the color. Don't wear them quite as often just because I think the purple is a little more noticeable. So if I was wearing them every day, same with the patch, it just makes them a little more noticeable. This sweater is fantastic, gives me a turtleneck option, so he's good to go. Tall boots, I ended up wearing those quite a bit more than I expected to in January. I think as a work alternative, they're fine. I just added back in the black boots from Nisolo. I keep thinking I'm going to get rid of these. I keep listing them for sale and then yanking them and keeping them anyway. The Vejas, I've had the Vejas now for a couple of years. I kind of love-hate them. Like, I wish there's a pair I found 2 sizes down that I love, and I cannot find them in that colorway anywhere else. They are a dark brown V on sort of a camel colored tan side, and these are a bright white with the green and then the suede. I love, love, love the gum sole. These are great shoes, but the leather is very stiff, and I do feel like I could probably size down 1 size in these. Coming back up, I love this jacket. I want to challenge myself to wear it more. I have mixed feelings about this sweater. It's a little bit big on me, I think, and a little bit overwhelming, but I also think it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I really want to try wearing it a couple different ways. I wore it with the chambray top to work last week, I think, and did not like that at all. This is what I pulled in to replace another cardigan that felt frumpy, and so far it's better. I think I'm going to pull both of these out. These are not things I'm getting rid of. They are items that I am just struggling to wear right now because they are not warm enough. They're not warm enough as layers, not warm enough on their own. They just need to wait for a different season. These have been a great workhorse for work and casual. The black pants I've been wearing often. I just added these gray. This is a Ponte boot cut from Quince. So far, so good, although the sizing is a little wonky if you're hippie. I find the medium fits me pretty well. I'm 5'3" and about 145 pounds. I'd love to lose 5 to 10 pounds. Maybe they'd be perfect then, but I worry if I did large, they'd be too big elsewhere. The length is nice for me at 5'3" as well. The brown skirt, I don't wear it often, but it's great to have. The dress, I don't want to take it out, even though I noted in my blog that I don't think it's quite warm enough for this time of year because it is such a great option for dressing in church if I need it. And I can warm it up fairly well by pairing it with the tall boots. Shoes-wise, feeling good about these. These are new, and even though they're really high because they're Fries, they're made beautifully, and they actually are pretty comfortable. This color, it's like not pink, not tan, not gray. So it is both really versatile and different from what I'm used to. So I am having a little trouble figuring out how to wear it, but I'm looking forward to incorporating it more in February and trying it out. The Aurora shoes are a godsend. I need to have a pair of pumps. The sneakers are great. And then even though these aren't part of my Project 333, these are some little scouting moccasins I purchased at camp last summer and sewed together myself, and they're wonderful. I don't wear them quite as much as these hideous Birkenstocks I dyed that are fading when I'm wearing my house shoes. Up here, these are things that are not in regular use, but it just made more sense for me to store my Uggs there, my cowboy boots, and then I have my purses there. I really only use my backpack, my work tote, and my crossbody bag with any regularity. In terms of other storage, intimates. This is PJs and other base layers, mostly PJs. And then down here, I keep my sweatshirts. These are the ones I usually use for lounging. This is a mix of lounge. And then I have 3 pairs of leggings, 3 pairs of sweatpants, which the sweatpants get a ton of use in the winter, the leggings, if I'm actually working out. I have 2 pairs of workout shorts and 3 sports bras. That's it. In here, this is nothing too exciting. Pajamas, I have one pair of flannel pajamas. I have a nightgown. I have a t-shirt that was my husband's. These are those little socks that don't show and are kind of slinky. These are no-show socks or short socks that I wear under booties. And then these are tall socks that I wear for warmth. I have like a shelf tank and a pair of pajama pants that I wear. And then I have a couple pairs. This is my hiking socks. And then I have 2 pairs of cashmere socks. And that's everything in that drawer. So those aren't generally things I wear out and about, but I wanted you to get a sense of when I say the stuff I'm not counting is minimal, I mean it. Over here, the only thing I have in my top drawer to speak of, I mean, it's nothing too exciting. I keep perfume and extra deodorant here. There's some color stuff there, a candle that I haven't used yet. This is Kleenex. And then I have scarves, more scarves. This is a circle scarf. These are normal, traditional rectangle ones. These are tank tops. I could use them as a base layer, but I'm just usually too cold for that and would rather have some sleeves. Belts, and then in back, these are my heavy tights. So brown wool, patterned wool, black and tan traditional tights. In this drawer, I have my graphic tees. I have many, and there's at least one in the wash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's the pair of wide leg pants that I pulled out for summer. And behind that is a pair of thrifted dark blue trousers. They're sort of like a dark marine blue. I like them. They are both too long and a little too snug right now. So I'm giving them until summer because they're very lightweight and wouldn't be warm enough this time of year to see how they fit, and they may or may not stay. They were thrifted, so I'm happy just renting them for a while. 3 sweaters that I'm not using this time of year. This one just doesn't really go perfectly with the rest of my colors right now, and so it's on hold. This one is great with my colors, but not warm enough. It's kind of this, I don't know if it's a linen blend or a synthetic blend, but it is, I like it more in the spring and fall, summer nights, that kind of thing. It was tan, this kind of color, this very cool tan, beigey color. And I dyed it what I hoped would be a hunter green, but it came out sort of a dark teal and fought with the color of my jeans. I really am one of those people who struggles with blues clashing between denim and what I'm wearing. And so even though I love most teals, these kinds of colors are so hard for me to wear with denim because they make the denim look dingy or the blues look too bright or something. Like I'm for some reason I'm really picky about it. This is a lightweight cardigan that, again, I just prefer when it's a little bit warmer outside. And then this is the Old Navy cardigan. I'm just taking a break for it. I may add it back in at some point. I think it would be great with leggings, but I don't really wear leggings as pants. So as long as we're not wearing skinny pants in this season, it may not be the right shape for me. That's the only way I think it wouldn't feel super overwhelming on my body. These are summer items. Again, they're only outside of my wardrobe because they just don't work for me in this season. And I mean temperature season, not life season. Linen jumpsuit, skirt, long sleeve blouse, dress, short sleeve blouse, sleeveless blouse, short sleeve top, long sleeve, very billowy blouse. The cut is weird, but I adore the color and the pattern. Back here I have some more graphic t-shirts. I don't know why they're separate from the other ones, but here we are. This is a sweater that I think I'm going to pass on. I bought this after my twins were born. It's a cashmere blend. I should love it. I love it in theory. Here's what I don't like about it. It's a cashmere blend. It shows dog fur. Because it's a blend, it's pilling a little bit, but that doesn't even bother me that much. This weird panel bothers me. The heavy zippers bother me because when I half tuck it, it feels weird. And then it's just boxy. And because of the zippers, it doesn't drape. So, and then this is both two, it's not that interesting one. So I want to let that one go. So that opens up. Let's move some of these guys over so I can see them a little better maybe. Okay, so I have over here KU, politics, twins, concert. All right, we're gonna take the KU shirts because they aren't quite the same. We'll put them here so I can see them a little better. And then we'll take these out. Hamilton. All right, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. I am Kansas alum. And then we're gonna take these 4 and tuck them in the back where they were, where they will still have plenty of room and structure to stand up. But now I have these here. I think I like that. These, I think, have enough room. We're good. Okay, so that's that drawer. Down below, this is another thing. I love the sweater, but God, the fur. I'm just done with it. I want it in another color is where we are. Okay, then back here, this looks a little snug. So I think I'm gonna pull this guy out and move him here. I use a lot of my old Stitch Fix boxes and some of the shipping boxes I get when I order Poshmark to divide these really big, deep drawers, and I find it so much more helpful. Okay, so let's talk about what we have in here. This is a favorite sweater. I may be pulling that out at some point. It feels like a sweatshirt, but it looks like a sweater, which is nice. This is also a great one. I have no problems with it. It's just not in the capsule right now. This blue sweater, I have a little bit of issue with fit, but I love the color, and it actually looks good with jeans. I think because, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, it has some green marled in with blue, which really helps. This guy, I like in theory. It's old Gap, vintage, 90s, feels like 1990s. I could be 16 when I'm wearing this thing. And I love the cable and I love the color. You'll notice, here, let me grab the cashmere, for example. Look, it's just a little more subtle and a little more muted in color than the cashmere. And so I think it works better with my coloring. But it also weighs a bloody ton. It's this heavy, old style cotton. It's just really, really heavy. Jeans wise, I think I need to wait a little bit before I decide on some of these. These are raw hem, love them in the summer. White jeans that I get some use of in the summer. These are the Not Your Daughter boot cuts I thrifted. They're nice for dress up options. This is a pair of summer jeans, the old Modern Boyfriend. It was one of the very first pair of jeans, if not the first pair of jeans that Everlane released. And I really do like the cut of them, but they're a little bit small on me right now. And then likewise, this is a pair of wide leg Everlane E2 edition number 2 jeans. Again, just a little snug on me right now, so I'm waiting to see. This one I never wear and will never go anywhere. It's my dad's Colgate college sweater that I inherited after he passed, and it lives with me, and I keep it up so that I can look at it and see it. These shirts or sweaters are all totally fine. This one I like. I'm just not wearing orange right now. This one I wore a couple times over the holidays. I like the little gold thread running throughout. And then this one's sort of interesting. I like the colors. It is very plasticky, acrylic-y, so it may or may not live in my closet for long, but it was a great deal, and I wanted to try those colors, and it was a great way for me to try it, but we shall see. I might pull that one out at some point. Maybe it'll come out in March or when it's not quite so consistently cold. So I'm feeling good about that drawer. We've pulled one thing out of this drawer, one thing out of this drawer. Now we're gonna go check the closet. So I mentioned, so I have my main closet here. My main dresser is that half of that dresser. My bedside dresser, here's the cat again, hi. My bedside dresser, so that I don't get quite so much, although there's projects for my children and books. I use the top to house things that would otherwise take over the top of my dresser, and then some things I'm not using right now, but still like. Then we have, this is the hallway I was talking about. So that half is my husband's, almost exclusively. I can access one corner of it there, but generally don't. In here, this is where you see me take my outfit photos. So in here we keep bathroom supplies. That creepy mask is something I made in high school. I love it. And then down here, I have some clothing that is either off-season or purgatory. They're all kind of mixed together right now because, frankly, I don't know that it matters. This is technically listed in my project wearings right now. This is a brown herringbone skirt suit that I purchased from Poshmark early in January because now that I'm back at work and working in the legal field, I wanted to have the option of a suit. So I grabbed that and it fits. I don't anticipate necessarily using it a lot. I might try breaking it into separates to see if I can wear it to the office a couple times. This is a faux leather jacket I thrifted for $11. I like it. denim jacket I've had since, just a good old jean coat, a jean jacket that I've had since 2003 that somehow still fits me. This thing never gets worn, and yet for some reason I can't part with it. It is a square poncho that I bought on sale when I was newly pregnant with my twins in 2015. And I don't know why, it just stays. This is a white linen shirt that I dyed with avocado skins and pits to this blush pink. I do actually wear it quite a bit in the summer, even though it has some discoloration. I'm planning on just using it up. This is another one. I kind of want to set these aside as the maybes. So this, I love the idea, but I never reach for it. And part of it is that it is really heavy. So let's set that guy aside, and let's set this guy aside again. Like, why am I holding on to this if I don't wear it? But for some reason, I like the idea of it. I don't know. This sweater, I like. It works well. It is an alpaca blend and really comfy. Oh, we have a free hanger. That's from the gray one, so we'll put that guy over here. This is my black skirt. I've had this thing since like 2004. This is ancient. I got it from the Limited, if anybody remembers that store. It's got grosgrain. It's got some cool embroidery. I just think it's really pretty, and I wear that for my black concert dress. Great basic tan boxy linen t-shirt, and then other items for a black concert dress that I have no reason to get rid of. Okay, so coming over to the other side, I have a box of things that I want to hold on to so that people can try. All right, this is an example of, even though this is still technically my part of the closet, you have to open my husband's drawer or door to get to it, and then he's got his suiting over here for work. I like this flannel. I think part of the issue I'm having with flannels is that if they're too thick and feel too shackety, I don't enjoy wearing them. But if they're a little too soft and floppy, they don't have quite enough structure. So I don't know if that's a flannel problem or if I just am a little Goldilocks-y in terms of how I like them. So we'll see. A reversible poncho cape thing. It is plum on one side and plaid on the other. I wore that a couple times in the fall and really liked it. Again, it's just not super practical for winter when I just need a coat. This is a dress I thrifted. I want to try wearing it to work or church when it warms up a little, and I am okay with bare legs. A pair of blue pants I'll probably bring out in the spring. They are ankle length and super cute. A pair of red pants I wear a lot in the spring and fall. Green jeggings I just got from Aldi and have no qualms with those. Those are great. A slightly longer pair. This is cut very similarly to the red pants. This is the 24.5-inch length, which is cropped for petite. And this is a 26.5-inch length that is cropped for normal size humans and ends up being almost full size on me. It's just a touch tricky with shoes for me. So I haven't been reaching for it quite as much, and it's very snug on me since I'm up a few pounds. So they're just off to the side for now. This is a green jacket. I actually really like wearing this with all black for our Good Friday concert because it gives me some color and coverage on just a black base that I can wear under. This is my formal dress, just a pretty red velvet. And then these are my overalls, which are just not in my little project 333 right now. I have some jewelry on top. Up above I keep shoes. One of those is off season. I have my Doc Martens there. Again, the fit's not 100% on those. We're getting closer, but I don't know if I'm really a Doc Marten person. So yeah, summer, and then some other shoes that don't work for me right now for whatever reason, but mostly seasonal. I keep some extra bags, insoles for shoes, small bags to store makeup when I'm traveling, extra hanger clippies, electronic stuff. I mean, there's nothing that exciting here. It's not like super secret private or anything like that. It's just stuff it's not pretty to store and look at. This appears to be summer tops. I have a pair of shorts. I have a summer sweater, dresses, shorts, bathing suits. All of those are fine for now. I went through those in January, and so those are pared down, and I'll reevaluate based on what I'm wearing in the summer. These are my Poshmark sales items. Some items I want to possibly either modify with dye or bleach or take to a tailor. Ditto. Okay, so that's all that. So all of these things could potentially leave my house at some point, but they're staying put for now until I have a little more bandwidth to do them. You can see why I have this dresser in here, because it is not the smoothest functioning piece. This is purgatory. Okay, so I have a black jacket I've had since 1999. It's leather from the Gap. I like it. It's a little too small. I don't really wear black, but for some reason I cannot let go of that damn thing. Okay, so here we have jeans. Love the leg fit. They're low rise and I hate these pockets. Can't quite get rid of them, not sure why. I don't know if I'm gonna miss these corduroys. They are also cropped, and I think cropped winter pants is kind of a tricky thing. Below this I have, I think this is a brown skirt. The cut is just a little weird on my petite legs. Jean shorts, I don't know if I'm gonna use these now that I have another pair I got from Stitch Fix up in this drawer. We have a pair of jeans. These are my Levi's. They are my other favorite pair of Levi's, but they're too small for me right now. And then again, these are just items that I'm not wearing as much. I have a black pashmina, a leopard skirt that I actually find pretty versatile, but it's pretty worn looking. And then a cute shirt that I bought secondhand that had these hideous blousey sleeves, and I cut them off, but I'm just afraid it looks a little too torn up now. In this last drawer, these are special intimates that I don't wear very often. Foundational garments, or like my long line bra for under my wedding dress. Nothing super exciting. A couple of hats I don't wear very often. One is for St. Louis Cardinals, one is for KU. Again, I might wear them once a year if I am at a game. I have some boot forms, and then I have a gray hanging sweater basket. And then down here, I have a couple quilts that were made for my kids. So I think that's everything. So as it stands right now, I can add one more hanger here. And I think I'm gonna add these two items to purgatory. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things that I'm ready to let go of for February. I will hold on to them for the rest of the month. I'm going to take these guys and hang them up here so that they are available when I need them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make some room for them. 5, 6. There we go. So those are good and ready to go. And with that note, 27 minutes later, I'll cut down some of this and post it, and we can get back into the swing of this thing. Bye.